Welcome to the Scourgy Law Lunch Break. This is your time of the day to learn a little bit about the law while you enjoy your lunch. Well, the porn star Stormy Daniels' attorney, Michael Avenatti, who has announced he's exploring a run for the Democratic nomination for president to challenge Donald Trump in 2020, he's just released an explosive new allegation against President Trump's nominee for the U.S. Supreme Court, Judge Brett Kavanaugh. Moments ago, Attorney Avenatti submitted a signed statement to the Senate Judiciary Committee detailing lurid allegations by a woman, Julie Swetnick, against Brett Kavanaugh when he was a young high school student. In her statement, Ms. Swetnick alleges that between 1980 and 1981, she attended several house parties with young Kavanaugh during which he was a mean drunk and engaged in highly inappropriate conduct, including being overly aggressive with girls and not taking no for an answer. The conduct included fondling girls, grinding up against them, and attempting to remove their clothing without their consent. She claims he would speak in a demeaning way toward girls, that he would spike their punch at these house parties so that that would cause the girls to become inebriated and disoriented, and then he and others would engage in gang rapes of the girls. Ms. Swetnick claims that this eventually happened to her, that she herself became a victim of one of these gang rapes. She claims Brett Kavanaugh and his friend Mark Judge were present for her gang rape, and that she was incapacitated, possibly drugged with Quaaludes or something similar, which may have been placed in her drink. Notably, she does not accuse Brett Kavanaugh of raping her. She simply says he was present during the gang rape. Now, Ms. Swetnick is 51 years old and works for the federal government, either in the Department of Treasury, U.S. Mint, or the Internal Revenue Service. We're not quite sure just yet. She holds active clearances with those agencies. She also holds inactive clearances with the Department of State, among other federal agencies. Now, there's been no comment from the White House or the Senate Judiciary Committee because these allegations have just been released via Michael Avenatti's Twitter. The confirmation hearing is still scheduled for tomorrow, and the vote is still scheduled for Friday. Regarding the two other accusers, Christine Blasey Ford and Deborah Ramirez, we still don't know if either will show up for tomorrow's hearing. We also don't know if Ms. Swetnick will be there and testify. Interestingly, her attorney, Michael Avenatti, did not demand that Ms. Swetnick attend and testify. He merely demanded a full FBI investigation. I will say it's a little unclear as to whether Ms. Swetnick made a sworn oath, a sworn statement under oath, or whether she simply signed a declaration, a statement, and there are different consequences legally between the two, and attorneys are trying to figure out exactly what she did. It's not clear from Mr. Avenatti's Twitter. In any event, we'll keep you up to date as the story progresses, and of course we'll talk tomorrow about the hearing as it's actually unfolding. That's about all the time we have today for the Scourgy Law Lunch Break. Enjoy your lunch.